What is good, YouTube? Hey, we're at it again. Another Tom MacDonald. We know that he's going to be dropping soon, and so it sounds like he's doing a political song. So I figured, why not do Brainwashed? I know that there's a lot of songs I haven't hit, and as your favorite liberal, I figured, why not? Let's just dive in. Let's go all in. Let's battle it out. Can you guys do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right there? That one. We're on the road to 5K, 10K, and I can't get there without you guys, and you guys have been phenomenal. Also, if you're willing to check out my merch store, guys, you know, I've got some cool merch like this one here. Come on, Tom, give us something here. That's a bar. Oh, yeah, that's a bar right there. So we want to do that, you know, and I got some skulls and some cool stuff, you know, some coffee mugs and things like that. But without further ado, let's dive into this. Tom, speak to me. What are you going to say?
The country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics.
Interesting, because he used the same line on another song, you know. I think it might have been on God Mode. You know, you claim that you're woke, but you're sleeping, or, you know, and there's facts here.
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke.
But I disagree with half the country. I would say the loudest voices scream woke. Sorry. Okay, I'm done pausing, guys. I know you guys hate it when I do so much, but...
Half the country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity, gossip, popular, neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who...
Yeah, Black Lives. So, again, you guys know where I stand on this. I was all for Black Lives Matters. I think that it's good to elevate a marginalized community when they're going through something. And then I got turned off of the leadership of Black Lives Matters. Really put a sour taste in my mouth when was it October 7th when Hamas came over and slaughtered the Israelis, you know, and I was in Israel, and Israel is like, you know, they're pro-LGBTQI. They had a parade there when I was there. It was like, you know, they're a free country. And when they slaughtered that, and the Black Lives Matters leader dude put up a meme with the parachuters, and I was just like, I'm done. Like, I absolutely stand for giving voice to the marginalized, but I'm not giving voice to hate. There's just no way I'm doing that. And that was literal hate. Nope, I'm good.
Scenes and TV shows, politics, celebrity, gossip, popular, neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most...
Yeah, and again, I don't have a problem with this so much. I understand we should maybe give more dedication to fallen soldiers. Absolutely. I don't want to minimize that. But I also think that when a community of people is like the marginalized are going through certain things and certain types of persecution, which I've seen firsthand. I've seen it. You know, some really good people. Again, you have the loud ones out there that even those of us who are liberal have a problem with. But I'm all for, you know, having, you know, pride. I think it's a great thing.
We only dedicate one day to...
And I know not everybody's there. And, you know, again, you know, I'm the channel that says, hey, I agree to disagree with you, but I'm all for elevating and giving a voice to people when they need it.
Neat quotes, black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate...
All lives mean most.
One day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda...
And I want to speak on this because I understand the struggle that people have with calling certain people heroes. And I think that word is used a little too loosely. Because when you call someone coming out of the closet a hero, I don't think it's fair to pin that conversation against the fallen heroes. Because those are two separate, completely different levels of hero. Obviously, someone who gives their life for our country, a soldier, is an absolute hero. Fireman's an absolute hero. You know, those who put their lives in dangers, you know, the medical doctors or let's say triage, nurses who are saving lives, those are heroes. That's a whole nother level. And that's legit. But that doesn't mean that someone that is come out of the closet, or someone who's come out of the ashes, or someone who's doing something against the culture that is really difficult, doesn't make them less, I don't want to say less of a hero because that's the wrong term. It's a different level. It's like saying, hey, that's cool what you did, and that fridge is cool. You know, they're two different things. That fridge is actually cold, and then that's cool, right? Or it's two different conversations. I don't think we should compare them. That's just me personally. And ultimately, I like to treat all people across the board as intrinsically valuable. Everybody's valuable. Their stories are valid. And I don't have to agree with their story to validate their story. This is my opinion. Sorry, guys. Welcome to Amy's talk.
Neat quotes, black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak.
Hey, I don't disagree with that. But I also, I tell people, I started the mask trend. You all can be mad at me because, I heard a comment this one time saying those people who are so liberal, so far woke that they'll wear a mask in the car by themselves. And I'm like, hey now, I was wearing a mask in a car by myself before the pandemic because I have allergies and I'm allergic to everything outside. Pollen wants to kill me. Trees want to kill me. Grass wants to kill me. Let's go down the list. And I had when it's a high pollen day, I wear a mask. I have to in order to breathe. So y'all can blame me. I started that trend.
If you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like...
Yes and no. Yes and no. Okay, we don't need to defund the police. Yes. Do we need to defund the media? Yes and no. Okay, yes, the media gets crap, but one of the reasons why we have a free country is because of media. Because without media, if you defund the media, and again, I know what Tom's saying, get rid of the garbage, and we should. But if you defund the media, then we're left with what? Government-run media? And how does that work out? Their narrative all the time. So I am, as much as I hate a lot of, you've got to weed through the garbage to get to the truth. I'd rather have the media doing that than no media at all.
We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth like Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming.
I mean, facts.
Runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster.
Yeah, come on, guys. And what's this appropriating culture? I don't get that. Listen, I've had braided hair. I've had I think the most I've had is 39 braids in my hair. I did the mini braids because I thought it looked really, really cute. But then I was headbanging and the rubber bands kept putting little marks on my face, so I got rid of them. And then I looked like the dude from Rage Against the Machine, the big old giant, permed, frizzy afro from taking that out. But yeah, no, appropriating. Listen, you don't think that white people had braided hair back in the Viking days? Come on, everyone. Listen, it's appreciation. It's not appropriating. It's appreciation.
Claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster.
I come from white trash. Actually, no. I used to be white trash. I found out through the DNA thing that I'm 71% from Great Britain, right? And Great Britain doesn't have trailer parks, which is where I come from. They have caravan parks. So I'm no longer white trash. I'm a caravan trash.
Claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist.
Hello? Hello? Right there. Can we just stop the song there? Not every single liberal is dumb, and not every single Republican is dumb. Not every single liberal is woke and racist, and not every single Republican is woke and racist. Gosh, quit throwing stereotypes out there. Okay, Tom, I'm with you.
If a white man acts too white, he's white trash. He's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist.
Right.
The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
Right.
They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the...
Well, I'll tell you that, Tom. I know the answer. I don't believe monkeys became people, personally. Let's just throw the... I just opened up a whole can of worms there. But that's a great bar. Dude, he's just started. How did monkeys become people and people become sheep? Oh, Tom, you spit out the bars today.
In the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't...
I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. You know, everyone's worried about the microchip of the mark of the beast. And I'm like, listen, the mark of the beast happens after we're taken out. But they track you anyways. Your phone, even in your car, all the electric stuff they have now, they can track it anywhere. They can hack into your TV and your computer these days. Everything's tracked.
Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left, or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring...
Hey, I'm sick of Joe. I'm not as sick of Joe. I'm sick of Trump. I'm sick of Obama. I'm sick of politics. I'm so sick of politics. I'm just saying. But, you know, like I said, I vote my conscience, and that's just, you guys do the same thing. Vote your conscience, guys.
More sick of rappers or Joe Biden.
Shouldn't vote red or blue or independent. You should vote your conscience. Vote your issues if it's important to you. And if the issues that you vote for are different than mine, that's why we vote. That's why we vote.
Looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat.
Let me clarify that. I like Biden. I don't like a lot of the policies that he's done, but let me say this. I like a lot of them that he's done. And I don't like Trump. A lot of Trump's policies, but I did like some of his policies. I'm just going to call it how it is. But Obama, I loved Obama. I liked a lot of his policies. I did not like a lot of his policies. You know, let's go to George W. I liked some of the things that George W. did. I didn't like most of the things that George W. did. Let's go before that. You know, let's go to his father. Let's go down the list. Bill Clinton. There's presidents all the way back. Go down to Reagan. Let's go down to Carter, right? There are things that I loved that they did and things I didn't love that they did on all fronts, you know? So, again, for me, I've always voted the lesser of two evils.
Or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust...
Truth. Now, I gonna be honest, and you guys know I'm liberal. I just couldn't handle all the tweets from Trump, right? Like, it was too much. But to take him and ban him off Twitter? Nah, I'm not for that. And I'm glad that Elon Musk, you know, bought Twitter and was able to do that. But I'm not about limiting free speech. But for me, I just had to shut it off because it was too much. I I didn't want to have the president in my life every day of my life. You know, I wanted, I'm going to go live my life. Y'all go do you. I don't want to hear it. That's just me.
The president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? Why?
Yeah, okay, so again, this is an issue that we may clash on. I am not, because I own guns myself. I have my guns, and I am pro, carry your guns. But I also am thinking there can be a way where we can own guns and not just give them to everybody. You get a gun and you get a gun without any background checks or anything. And so I'm all for some kind of regulation to some degree. Again, if that works. And if it doesn't work, that's, come up with a better solution. For me, I just want the school shootings and mass shootings to stop. And I don't know the solution myself. People say, well, it's medication, it's mental health. Then let's fix the mental health issue. But I'm just at a point of let's try something instead of just arguing back and forth on this. I love Tom because he brings up these controversial issues. And again, I'm all for whatever works. Let's just find what works. I don't even care what it is at this point. Let's just find one.
You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun? White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation.
Think about what he just said, guys. He started off with this. It's about it's divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. If we can fight each other, then they can win. Because we're so busy fighting each other, we don't see the big picture. The system doing. I agree with that.
Government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun. White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
Right.
They can't stop us, because we're...
I like how he said how they go against us. It sounds like a gangster, right? They're going to be a gangster. They're going to go against us. That's cool.
Racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us, because we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
He says the whole world. That means all of us. That includes me, and that includes you and us. Yeah.
Step 1, train the people only to...
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7.
Dude, that's a bar, by the way. And that cadence, that flow is sick, It's just step 1, divide. Step 2, divide. Step 3, divide. Step 4, divide, 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 divide. And then when you're done dividing, divide that some more. Dude, this is sick. This is sick.
Separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us, cause we're...
Think about that. Situational... Did you say divide or... Yeah, let me hear that.
Lose every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
Yeah, situational design or situational divide, whatever you want to call it. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. And listen, everybody has value. Everybody has value. And I don't have to like a person to value or appreciate some of the value that they bring somewhere in their life. Everyone's got value.
When people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
And when I say they have value, you know, people are going to say, well, what about Hitler? Listen, I also believe in consequences for actions. So if you're going to do something, you definitely need to have the consequences for your actions. But that doesn't take away the fact that people have value. They do. They do.
They can't stop us.
Well, yeah, let's just not go there.
I take control. This is called situational design. They can't stop us. Cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed.
Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets.
The whole world's brainwashed.
It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
And of course, you know, Nova hits it out of the park again with Tom. So good. And I love that music in the end.
Don't buy.
That's great. That's so good. Yeah. So there's your reaction to Brainwashed. You know, it's so funny because, you know, he comes off as a controversial rapper and he's just a person sharing his opinion. And here's the thing. Let me break it down for everybody. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. They usually stink. And if you don't like someone's opinion, fine, move on. It's no big deal. But everyone lands where they land for a reason. Listen, I land where I land because of my experiences, my education, or my lack of education, of what I've gone through personally, I land there because for a reason. And you land where you land for a reason. And sometimes our experiences might be the same, but we just land in a different spot. You know, if we're up in a plane and it explodes and we're all collateral damage and you land over there and I land over there from the same explosion, hey, we land where we land for a reason. So I'm not going to discredit you because you think differently than me. I'm going to respect you and try to understand. And at the end of the day, I may never understand. And I may just be like, you know what? Let's agree to disagree. And let's go get a beer. Let's go get some vodka. Let's go, you know, play a game of cards. Whatever it is, you know. Let's play some, I don't know, you know, some Minecraft or something. I don't know. Some GTA. And let's just carry on and find the value that everybody brings. So, anywho, there it is, guys. Thank you. Brainwashed. I'm giving you my triggered reaction, and I'm off to the next one. I'll see you guys later. God bless you. Bye.